Patches provide an alternative way for patients to take their medications when they may not be able to take other dosage forms. But have you ever wondered how they're made? Let's find out. So patches can be made in a few different ways. You first have the reservoir system. In this system, you have a backing layer, you have the drug in a liquid reservoir, then you have the rate controlling membrane, which controls how fast or slow the drug seeps out of the patch. Then you have the adhesive layer, which allows the patch to actually stick to the skin. This was the first patch design ever used in the US. However, it can be bulky and it can be pretty expensive to make. An example of this would be the Transderm Scope patch, which was the first patch approved in the US. Next, you have the matrix system patches, where they're very similar to the reservoir system patches, but instead of a separate rate controlling membrane, you just ditch that altogether. You mix the drug with a polymer and you form one matrix layer, which is like a more viscous, more thicker layer, and that layer will actually control how fast or slow the drug leaves the patch. What's interesting about these systems is that they were a lot thinner, they were a lot more comfortable for patients to use, and they were a lot cheaper to make. A great example of this would be the Exelon patch. Finally, you have the drug and adhesive patch, where it's very similar to the matrix patches, but instead of having a matrix layer and an adhesive layer, you mix the drug in the adhesive layer, and then you just have one layer completely, where it's the drug and adhesive, as the name says. It allows for a patch that's a lot more simple, it's a lot more flexible, and it's a lot cheaper to make. This type of design dominates the market right now. Most patches are made this way. Some examples will include stuff like Bifilet Dot, MSAM, or even this very thin Salon Pause patch. And, you know, the field is still evolving, with a lot of great technologies and materials being tested or introduced every single year. And it's really great because